They say good things come to those who wait, unless you're an annual pass holder here at Universal, because we're here for the annual pass holder preview of Dreamworks Land, and boy, is there so much to do. We're going to be covering everything from the character meet and greets, all the attractions, all the splash pads, everything that the kids can get into, and let you know if this is best for them, if it's best for adults, who really wins here, and let's go ahead and get into it. When you first come in, you're greeted by Shrek's cottage. Right here on the right-hand side, you got King Hero's Symphony, which is a nice little interactive music, stomp your feet kind of thing. It's really fun for the kids to step on things. It's a nice little warm-up to kind of get them used to what to expect here in this land.
The thing I love about this swamp, the aroma. Earthy.
I really like Shrek Swamp. Dreamworks Land and this area right here, unlike Camp Jurassic over in Islands Adventure, this place is completely closed off, and it's literally constructed in a way to where you don't really have to worry and have a mini panic attack if your kid is out of sight, because you know exactly where they end up based off of where the slides all come together. It is all one section off area, and you don't have to worry about them running away from you.
Things haven't changed much with the Trollercoaster because it's obviously just rethemed, but it still looks so much fun and inviting, so let's go do that.
You made it, everybody! When the counter bus.
That's the adrenaline rush I needed right there. I really do like the details of how they changed everything up with this ride. As far as like the colors, they really pop. It's really inviting. It kind of gets the kids excited, especially like in the queue. I will say that when it came to like Woody Woodpecker's Nut House Coaster, I think I like the Trollercoaster better. I know it's like the same track and everything like that, but the details with the spiders, and it's a more relevant story. I'm not big on Universal in general, like trying to change things to keep up with the times, but I do think in this specific case, Trolls is definitely more noticeable than Woody Woodpecker, so I think this was a good call on Universal to make that change.
We're headed over to the Dreamworks Imagination Celebration. This is where the Day in a Park with Barney attraction used to be. And I really hope this is a worthy replacement because, man, it's got some big shoes to fill, no pun intended.
I will say, it looks really cool in here. Like, there's like stars along the back wall, and it looks like, I don't know, it just looks really, really nice in here. I will give them that, but I'm not expecting this show to be better than Barney. Like, I'm a 90s baby, I grew up with Barney. Barney is my like.
Ooh, what large teeth you have. Do I detect a hint of minty freshness?
It's okay, Donkey. You just need to be brave.
So we just got out of Dreamworks Imagination Celebration, and I have to be honest, this show is it's got great air conditioning, right? So I do prefer Barney. There was a pre-show with Barney. It kind of set up the story a little bit better. The Dreamworks show, it doesn't have a pre-show. It has, you're still in the same area where you used to go for Barney, but now there's just screens. It's kind of something just to look at until they open the doors, and from there, the show is kind of, it's just there, you know, there's not much to really digest. I don't think the kids really enjoyed it too much. I think we really just exist to be just a nice little break from the heat, which it absolutely was. You might like it, but definitely not worth breaking your day.
So one thing that Universal did this time around was they made it very, very accessible to like super young kids. So like over at Poppy's Playground, it's not like your typical playground where it's like usually like 5 to 12-year-old range, literal like 1-year-olds. I would say if your baby can crawl, they can come and play in here. Like this is amazing that they have something like this for parents and families that have those young kids that are coming to the parks, because it just gives them an outlet. It's in the shade. It's the perfect thing to kind of get away and do aside from the crowds and the rides that they can't do already here.
Decided not to focus too much on the food in this video. We're going to do that in a separate video, but we did want to stop by one of the 2 locations that has snacks for the little ones. So you've got the pink lemonade flavored Populicious Pink and the Huckleberry flavored Brozone Berry. We decided to go with the Populicious Pink because it looks like the main character. I don't know, but really good stuff.
Oh my gosh, this is so refreshing.
I really like how open the space is. It's like,
yeah,
you have so much open room. So if you have strollers, little ones running around, it's really not a big issue. Everything is so spaced out. So like all the attractions are all on one side of the road. You have the middle here, and then you have everything else around.
It's a nice place to not feel like you're like touching everybody. Especially, it's like imagine Diagon Alley, but the complete opposite of that. It's really refreshing.
Yeah, that's actually a really good comparison. 'Cause
Yeah.
you can do pretty much whatever you want here, and I really do think it's big enough, and there's enough stuff here to where you can probably spend the entire day here. So far, we've been here for what?
About
A couple
3
hours? Yeah,
now.
a couple hours, maybe 3 hours.
And we've seen about half of the stuff, I feel like.
Yeah, we haven't seen everything yet, so much more to come. Let's see. One thing I thought was really cool was there was a callback to the old Kids Zone playground. So the sounds that it used to make was like the little zebra and horse noises from the playground. They actually brought that to the gong here at Kung Fu Training Camp. So when you pulled it down, you'll get a couple different sounds. Of course, the gong sound, but they also had the little zebra and the horse sound. So I thought that was a really cool callback to the old Kids Zone.
Okay, guys, bad news, good news kind of thing. Portal has opened up and Kai's trying to come through, but good news, this is what we trained for. We need to take out that portal with our chi. All right, so let's close it. All right, Panda stance, inner peace, throw that chi. 1, 2, 3, yeah! Oh, yeah. Okay. Again. Panda parents in the back. Help me out. Kids up front. My little warriors. I believe in you. Believe in yourself. 1, 2, 3. Hi. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So that was pretty cool, right? It was actually a lot of fun. I think the kids enjoyed it. It was very interactive. I think the calibration was a little bit off
It was
because
definitely off, but they are still in technical rehearsal, so that's kind of to be expected right now. But yeah, it was really fun. I also really like how it was shaded. Like,
yeah, it's
that was-
super shaded. So like Universal really made good use of the space that they took up here. So instead of it being just one little area where you used to get wet and just kind of one-sided, so you get to go inside this building nice and shaded. While you're watching the show, you can also sit down, whether it be on the ground or on some of the benches that are right next to the actual stage area.
they literally have benches like surrounding the whole area for the parents, so that's perfect.
If you're making your way over to High Five Hideaway, of course they have all the merch that you can need inside of Dreamworks Land, but they also sell water shoes, which really comes in handy when it comes to the splash pads here because you don't always want to let your kid just walk around without shoes on, so these are the perfect things for them to wear when it comes to these splash pads.
We're over at Mama Luna's Feline Fiesta, and I really like this area. First of all, it's in the shade, so that's like the best part of all, where everybody's happy about that in Florida. But this is like a sensory heaven for kids, so they have things that you can like push, you're pulling back and forth on different things, you're spinning things. Like parents, if you guys have kids that are like on the spectrum or anything like that, this area is not too loud. It's very quiet, it's very chill, very relaxed. I absolutely love how Universal did this.
So all in all, Dreamworks Land is a nice addition to the park. Who is this for? It is for really everybody, because honestly, there was a lot for us to do. Ashley and I found ourselves playing with a lot of the different areas and a lot of the different just attractions that they had. It's not just for kids. You can enjoy it too, and there's a lot of things that you can do together as a family regardless of age. So definitely worth checking out. We had fun, hope you did too. We will see you on the next one. Follow us on Instagram if you haven't already, but we will see you on the next one.